Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for joining us again today. I've got a very short video that will demonstrate how to make viral Instagram infographics in Canva. Just before I get into it, once you're done watching the video, you can click on a link in the description for this video to utilize the Canva platform for absolutely free and try it all out for yourself. So if you think you'd like to have a go at it all once you're done watching, then just click the link down below and that'll allow you to do so. Just before I kind of start off as well, I've just Googled the word viral Instagram infographics, and just to give you a little bit of an idea of what sort of Google came across when I asked it of that. And, some of the common themes that are kind of on display here is that they're quite contrasting images, okay? So they're usually quite dark backgrounds for a start, as you can see. Normally black, and then the writing is usually two colours, which is white and yellow, and as well as then some eye-catching sort of comic style graphics. I mean, for a start, I'm not going to be able to guarantee that your infographic is a viral one. You're going to have to do some research on whatever niche that you're in, and about what actual information to include on there. I can only show you the kind of basic design based on what we can see here. But make sure that you reinforce what you're making with some research, and make sure that you spend enough time developing the copy, the text that appears both on your post and as the comment, the description for the post down below it as well. Okay, so those are two sort of general pieces of advice, is that the text should be informed by the niche and the research that you conduct. Okay, so back into Canva for a second. You can see then that you've got obviously the sort of Instagram category available. If you click on social media, then the category appears, and at the top is Instagram. And if you want as a story or a post, typically it's going to be a post. If you need it as an ad, for example, or a reel, then you could utilize any of them. It's exactly the same approach. And then when you click it, and it then gives you some templates to sort of see. And then you can see, based on the little tiny bit of research that we did, there are some templates straight out the back that would sort of suit our needs, and we'd be able to make use of. This one, for example, it's got a very dark background. It's obviously got the watermark on it at the moment, and it's already got some text set out for us, as well as some quotations and things like that. And very, very quickly, you could get rid of those quotations, for example, and already all of a sudden it's looking very similar to what we had earlier on, or what we saw earlier on through the Google search. Obviously, if I added then some text, you could see that I've got some font combinations here that I can choose from, some different styles, some different presets. So let's have a look what we've got available, something like that maybe, just to contrast that one there. So I'll just go test into there, for example. And then this one, in most of the sort of images that we saw on Google, they were kind of yellow and black is a sort of very typical set of colors that you'd normally find on YouTube thumbnails as well, if you haven't noticed. And you could theorize as to why that is. Why are things yellow and black normally when they want to get your attention? Yellow, white and black then is well is what I should say. So to take that back a step, normally on a YouTube thumbnail you'll get a white piece of text and a yellow piece of text, and as well you can see that echoed in these examples here, and it's kind of more golden and orange than yellow. However, this one, for example, you can see that there's a black background, white text, and a yellow background to that as well. So it's normally a combination of black, white and yellow. And like I said, you can theorize as to why that is. However, my opinion is that internationally, in every country around the planet, the danger sign is that color, and it's meant to be that color to grab your attention, and to sort of make you aware of something. So we are, as humans, preconditioned to see that color combination and then think, I should pay attention to whatever that information is because it's a warning. I hope it's not something that gets desensitized because of that, but you can see that most viral posts, most YouTube thumbnails will actually utilize that theory, in my opinion. So whatever you include on your post, try and make it white, black and yellow. Okay, so obviously with some of these presets you've got to purchase the premium version of Canva to do so. However, I'm just using this as a demonstration for you very quickly. Okay, and then obviously, as you can see, the only thing kind of missing now is the sort of friendly looking cartoon graphics, and there's a whole host of that kind of stuff available in Canva, luckily for us, for free, and that's all available under the Elements tab here. Okay, so once you click Elements, you've then got collections of free elements to utilize here then. And once you've sort of decided, it's sometimes good to utilize a collection and then use a couple of things from that collection. It'll give your post a little bit of a consistent look and a bit of a theme as well. So as you can see, everything's kind of Christmas related at the moment because this video is obviously being made just before Christmas. However, if I go here, for example, and just pick these items, like these food items, for example, they're kind of the same style. So that would look better, if your post's got a bit of a consistent theme and style, as opposed to like a bunch of different stuff from a bunch of different collections. You can do so, but I'd recommend trying to utilize as much stuff from the same one as possible to give it a bit of consistency. If I just load them in, for example, very quickly, and you can see, when I select one of those items, got a lot of options up here in terms of things that you can do to it as well. Okay, so obviously you can make things more contrasting. You can quite significantly and drastically increase or decrease certain options to make them look quite different. There's not much more to it than that, really, to be honest. Technically, that's all you need to do to make an infographic for Instagram. We've got a very similar kind of looking infographic already now. However, the information that's in there and the description as well is something that's very, very important. Okay, so I'd recommend sort of doing some research on that and utilizing keywords associated with your niche, and that's something that you're going to have to learn depending on what it is, so there's no sort of guaranteed combination that will work for everything for that. Okay, so once you're happy with your design and your copy and your text and everything, and you've got that all in place, you can hit the share button in the top right hand corner and download that to your device and then post it straight to your Instagram in the hopes that it will go viral. And that concludes our video tutorial. So like I said at the beginning, if you want to give this all a go now and make use of it for free, click that link in the description below. And if you've enjoyed the video and you want to see more stuff like this, then give us a like and a subscribe. And if you've got any suggestions for future content or any questions or anything like that, leave them as comments down below. Thank you very much.